Okay, this is actually kind of a fun scenario, quite frankly. I kind of like this one. It's got a really big, like, citadel-type place, and you just basically, you wind your way. You got to split your army in two forces, and you just basically wind your way through here. And the good thing is, he likes to recruit on these towers here, but you don't need to bother with those. You just need to bother with these. So you just basically, he's got like a little trap in here where you got to go through this spot, and you got to get hit by, like, from all sides. It's actually quite fun, to tell you the truth. I must be honest. I actually had a good time the last time I did this. Okay, so Crindel, he's got to go with one force. Let's take him with this one. So we're going to try and evenly split our forces here. But maybe a little more weighted to this side, I don't know. Death Cavalry. Sergeant, no, I don't think so. I think that's it, right? This guy got caught out of his castle right there. But we'll go say hi, I think. Okay. Ooh, Crindel, let's see here. There's our first shrine right there. Warlord Mechanus is 5 shields, so we don't need to worry about getting him experience. Maybe I didn't mention the problem with mechs. The problem with mechs is their magic resistance is so low they get shredded by units with magical attacks, and that would be a problem, except the enemies you face in the campaign, like half of them, and especially the high ones, they all have magic attacks. So you're gonna get absolutely shredded. Other than that, mechs would be okay, but they just, you have to have amulets. You have to have a lot of amulets. So for each mech, basically, you need an amulet, except for like wall blasters. Otherwise, they're useless. They'll just get killed like instantly. So that's kind of the problem. That was kind of an oversight in this game, I think. I mean, it'd be okay if, you know, if you got more amulets, but they're not very plentiful unless you reload shrines. Well, this is a welcoming committee. Let's put our spearmen out in front here. Captured one spot. Okay, we got guys up here too. Well, I think they're close enough we could probably attack. Yep, we can. We're gonna smash them. These guys are gone. These volunteers. We're just about to hit the next continent, so these guys will be going bye-bye. So no reason to keep those guys back. Ooh, one hit, one kill. I'm gonna forge ahead with this guy, I think. Yep, he's recruiting along those walls there. Okay, there's a shrine over there I'm gonna get. Let's see, the Duke's Anvil, I think. Duke's Anvil, magic item. Steamhawk Phoenix Shrine. Yep, nothing for individual units, so we don't have to worry about that. Just gonna push that guy out of the way. Takes like several shots to kill that guy, and I don't feel like bothering with that. Huh? What did he say? Well, I don't remember getting a magic item from that. Supposedly. Oh, maybe I got some gold and I didn't notice it. Huh. Supposed to get something from that. That's it. Yeah. Recruiting. It's going to be a big stack of them when I get up there. I was stupid. I could have got a surrender there if I wasn't careful. I need to stop clumping things together so much. We need to be careful. We're getting into dangerous territory here. I should have taken Crindell with this this force here because it looks like we're going to reach the trap quicker. These spearmen are here to shield me from this knight, who could be pretty devastating to my cavalry if I let him. Take a sheep shot. Wow, I did absolutely no damage. Another shrine over... Oh, that's the shrine that resurrects kills. That's right. Hop back over here, I think. Okay, he's recruiting from those towers. Thank God I don't have to take all those towers. Oh, I knew he'd pick on that guy. Ready to take that guy out and take that shrine. That'll resurrect all our kills for what it's worth, which is not a lot because I haven't had much kills yet. I haven't really been in battle too much yet. Oh, did I get kicked out of here? What the heck? Oh. Okay, I gotta get in here and get this shrine. Shouldn't be able to push me out of here. Duke's Anvil. Oh, that was worthless. It keeps giving me tons and tons and tons of magical slings and staffs. And I don't have any skirmishers. Except for that bowman right there, that spirit riders. Those guys suck. What's the point? What's the point? I see you. I'm gonna hit you first. I'm gonna hit you first, boy. I hit you first right there. Make sure I get this dang shrine here. I don't think this guy... Oh, well, this guy could... He's Knights of Fire, and... Yeah, if I don't protect this guy... We got some Knights of Fire and Rhino Knights ready to pounce on this guy if I don't do something, so I'm going to keep that guy right there. So, once I get here, I'm going to plop the rest of my army. That's it. Man, those things hurt. Well, shoot. Heck up here. I'm thinking about taking this shrine, but if I get surrounded with this guy, he just doesn't have the health to really take that. He's got 2 dead. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, I'm going to get this guy out of the way. This guy's got more health. Okay, a lot of gold. That's what happened there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Definitely can't argue with that. Let's get the heck over here. Alright, that's good. That's very good. Start moving in here. It looks like he's recruiting mostly from the towers, so this up here should be pretty safe. I'm thinking. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and start pushing up in there. I'm not sure what this looks like. So eventually, of course, he'll start recruiting in there, and that's when the real fun begins. All right, let's plop the rest of our guys here. Oh, we just have these guys. Oh, I thought I kept some guys in reserve, but I guess not. Well, yeah, I guess those are. No, not that guy. Oops, shoot. Well, never too late. Damn. Yeah, Priest of Anzola. They're both useless, so this guy. Fine, take them all. I don't care if this guy dies, really. Doesn't deserve to live anyway. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's a huge ton of guys over there, too. I don't want this guy constantly harassing my units. Okay, so theoretically we should be okay here. Okay, so he's recruiting in the wrong place again. Recruiting in those walls there. He's doing a lot of damage there, isn't he? Don't... Shit. Well, I don't know if that shrine was really worth it, because I lost about as much gold as I probably gained, or, yeah, probably gained there, because I lost that unit. That very nice unit there. Now he's going to start recruiting in here. I'm probably not ready for that. Kind of put a shield up here. Works pretty beefy when he's got his armor spell on. put these guys kind of in here just to block this off. Put this guy right there. Another character loss is too bad. Heavy spearmen too. I'm not really replacing those at the same rate. This guy's gonna get in my way, huh? Oh, you bastard, you. Ouch, man. Well, there goes that guy. Good riddance. Whoa! Whoa! What happened there? 5 shield knights of fire. I guess that's what happened there. Oh, and this guy isn't as strong as I thought he was. Gotta take all these hexes over here. It ain't easy. So we need a lot of guys. This is where, like, bombardiers and stuff would have come in handy if I had those. But, of course, if you get bombardiers, you probably got to get them, like, bows and stuff like that. So, in a no-reloads game, it's not really that feasible to have a bombardier army. What a joke. Yeah, whatever. Take this guy. I don't care. Well, crap. Okay, so it's nice that he hasn't really recruited anything yet. That's kind of cool. Doesn't look like he's doing it now either. Goodbye, Lieutenant. Ouch! Excellent. What we gotta do is wait a little while. Hate those guys, man. Hate those guys. These guys are pretty nasty, too. Light infantry with a magic attack, for crying out loud. Jeez. Should be pretty close. Oh, what the heck? Get that guy out of there. Yikes. Alright, get rid of this guy too. That guy's annoying. That should be it. Yes, that is it. Get that last shrine up there. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. This might be the last turn. Oh. Jeez. Notice how many skirmisher weapons I'm getting here. No, absolutely no love for the random number generator, I tell you that. Alright, now he can't recruit. Let's get the heck out of here, bro. Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I think we got everything. Yep, that's it. Next turn should be the last turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter if he recruits there now. Alright, well, this was the easy continent, ladies and gentlemen. Take that, punk. Bastard. Alright, 500 gold. Yep, there I am. Slice through that continent.
Isle first rose from the depths. The Shadow Lord has stabbed.
Okay. Well, we aren't even quite to wall blasters yet. What are we looking at here? 8 units. Okay, well, we're going to take a break here. Okay, let's see here. Where am I? We're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe by 8 units. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Cavalry are like double the cost of heavy infantry. I'm gonna go heavy infantry to save gold. My heavy infantry force slowly shrinking as the heavy infantry get, you know, wiped out, basically. So we got a lot of rookies in here now, but let's see here. Didn't we have a guy with... Go over what these guys have again. Magical staff sling. Magical axe is fine. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright. Oh, Wand of Sickness. That doesn't do us any good. I got all these wands. I don't know who to give it to. I don't think I'm going to give it to anybody. Well, maybe the... Yeah, maybe the Wand of Sickness. Maybe that's okay. Okay, so... like I said, we have the biggest army by now. We actually have... Well, actually, we got the biggest army by the last continent, but it's only by one guy. It's not that impressive, really. Okay, so we're gonna take the Bleeding Mountains. That's the only option here. And yeah, this starts to get a little annoying here because there's some nasty guys with a magic attack. They can kind of take quite a bit off you, but it's really not. I guess it's not too bad, really. But this is it's really the next continent where things get kind of hairy. I think I'll put the older guys with the 5 shields. I want to let I just recruited a bunch of rookies who kind of have to get some more experience here. So I'm just gonna put the rookies out there. Yeah, where'd that guy go? Okay, let's put some of the rookies over here, I think. Okay, now Death Knights, the Death Knight guy, Bow Knight, la. I'm waiting a lot more guys over here because these guys are probably going to take, yeah, they're going to take kind of the brunt of the force here. Oh yeah, and that's right, I'm gonna have to keep some guys in reserve here. I'm gonna have to remember that. Where's Crindell? Okay, well, we got one guy in reserve here. I'm gonna put Crindell right there. We do have undead bowmen. Is it the undead? What are the undead bowmen? Skeleton archers, something like that. Skeleton archers, I think, and mummies. Basically, light infantry and archers that we can get rid of with Sir Calidor right there. So we're gonna make sure he's there, and I'm not gonna do that. Aye. That should be fine. That should be fine. Warlord Mechanus, I'm gonna put him over here. I think. Maybe not. Alright, I'm fine with that. Now on these little spots right here, we're gonna deploy whoops. Gonna deploy some of my reserve crap guys. Who are really Boric right there, that's fine. Boric can still kind of hold his own, especially if you give him the armor spell. He gets a, like, I think a 4-point bonus to his armor if he's in that tower right there. So he should be able to survive until I can catch up here. So these are the rookies. Definitely wouldn't want to deploy the rookies on the 5th continent. They just get slaughtered. Or the 6th continent, rather. This is the 5th continent. So we're going to deploy him now and try and get him up there and get some experience, hopefully, without too many deaths. Which may not work. I don't know. I'm looking to replace some of these guys with wall blasters and maybe round out my army a bit. Because it's starting to get to the point of saturation in terms of we got too many units crowded into too small a space. So I'd like to expand my options, my modes of attack here. Where's the other place I put it? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, it's no big deal. I don't need to fortify that. No problem. Why is this guy here? Almost disband this guy. Oh, I guess he's gonna stay on the city here. Let's see, is there any reason? No, I think we can go over here with a couple of guys. Why not? We got a welcoming committee coming through here, and we got these guys who are grade 4 magic cavalry, and actually not that great. These guys are kind of crap. Actually, the magic cavalry is kind of crap after elf knights, really. The grade 2 or grade 1, I guess it is. Elf knights are basically the last good magic cavalry, as far as I'm concerned. These guys are resistant to spells. It doesn't matter with you. And but the thing is, they have a magic attack, and when they get the charge bonus, that stacks up pretty nasty. So that could be kind of dangerous. Although with our pikemen at armor 33, since they don't get the charge bonus, that isn't too impressive. But of course, down the road, there's something called Shadow Knights. Oh my god, and he's got and this is the other thing you run into. Sky Hunters that are actually pretty dangerous because of their magic attack, basically. Lava Dragons. Well, when I say they're dangerous, I mean if like they gang up on you in hordes and hordes, which they might do, but there are ways to control that, is the thing. But it's starting to get a little bit more serious in terms of sky attacks because they have that magic attack, and if your magic resistance is low, then that can really hurt. And I didn't get many amulets, so it's not like my magic resistance is all that great. And of course we got another thing, the fire barge, and this also has a magic attack, which also makes it annoying. Not fatal yet, but it's starting to get a little bit more dangerous than it was on the last continent. The 4th continent is kind of the breeze where you sit back and relax and enjoy, rest on your laurels there of getting, you know, early grade 5 units, and then once the 5th continent rolls around, it starts to get a little harder, and the 6th continent, of course, is the big daddy. The big daddy. The big daddy. I don't need to do that, do I? No. Okay. And the Shadow Lord gets to cast a spell per turn, just like Krell. Although it's not really that dangerous. I think it's about the same power as Krell, which is at this point is really not that impressive. So, but it is something that can annoy you. I'll tell you that. I'm not paying attention at my chances there. It's not too good, is it? Oh, that's pretty sad. Well, Death Knight. Okay, well. Can I... Okay, we got these guys too. These guys are really annoying. Light infantry with a magic attack. And pretty beefy stats, actually. Yeah. Kind of annoying. Not that dangerous, but just getting to the point where they're annoying. What the hell? Oh, we're being okay. I didn't see that. I think I'm gonna get rid of those guys if I can. Bow Knight. Do we have a Bow Knight? Bow Knights. There we are. Get rid of those guys right now. Mm-hmm. Put my nice big fat heavy infantry up there. Super cavalry. I wonder if I should take this guy anywhere fun. I might cut through over here. Yeah, see, here we go. Here's some undead. This is not his... Is this his level... Is this his 5th? No, I don't think this is his... Oh, maybe it is. I think this is his final grade for his light infantry, so... You'll see some of those, but they aren't really that particularly annoying. It's the skeleton archers that you kind of want spell undead for. So that's the whole use for this guy, Sir Calidor, right there. Just took out those guys just like that. No. Okay, that's it. Yeah, now that's the part that's annoying right there. That spell. Oh. Whoa. I almost took a loss. Oh, I didn't know that guy was going to come there. Okay. Oh, it's hard to get over there, too. Right. This guy's got a hefty stats there. Ah, there's another guy. But unfortunately, I don't have the range. I could dispel this guy if I wanted to. Not necessary. They're too weak, but it's nice to be able to get these guys when they're like they're behind enemy lines and protecting, you know, guys up front. That's when it's nice to use this guy. But so instead, I'm going to use the Wand of Sickness, and it didn't work. Okay. Cool. Neat. Not really useful, but neat. Maybe strategically used, it might be okay. Okay, let's see here. These odds aren't too good, are they? These rookies are not adjusting too well. Say goodbye. Okay, we're starting to get really harassed by these guys now. So, let's see, where's the... Oh, unfortunately, that guy's already gone. I'm gonna go over this way, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Where are my bow knights? Those bow knights when you need them. Always take a kill on that, don't I? Yeah, I got better stop being so careful there. That guy could surrender. Stop being so reckless, rather. Okay. Oh, there he is recruiting. Recruited big time there. Ha! See, they're not dangerous yet. They're more annoying than they were, though. Watch Xiphon do nothing with that. Yep, there it goes. Absolutely nothing. Stupidly, he attacked my Bow Knight. Okay, so I'm going to go... Oh, they're guarding this place, huh? Well, let's go see what's up here. Whoa, boy. Well, the good news is he's only recruiting at 3 shields. That's mean I've managed to bring the specialization penalty down quite a bit. So I like that. Crap. The bad news is my Death Knight is exposed here. He's got a nice item, and I wasn't actually expecting him to be ready to charge me. Let's see here. What is that? That's 44. 44. Oh yeah. No, that's 34. 34. Yeah. Plus it's a magic attack. That's pretty nasty. He could technically wipe me out if he wants to really focus on this guy. That's not good. Do you have to take those? Do you have to take those as seriously, man? All right. Well. Oh, those Sandmen. Sandmen are grade 4, but pretty damn strong for grade 4. I'll tell you that. Oh. Trying to get some targets up there. I figure the more targets he has to hit, the less likely he is to kill any one of them. How much money do I have? 434 gold. Yeah. My chances there, not too good. That wasn't very good. At least I got a river shielding me. I'd like to... Oh, wait a minute. This guy can't cast spells on that. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so that was just a waste. Get rid of that problem. This is actually kind of a small map. It looks bigger than it is, but you notice I'm more than halfway conquered it already. Oh, wow. That guy's not going anywhere. More recruiting. Ooh, that was actually pretty brutal. Oh, don't kill him, please. He's got an item. Ah, shoot. Lost a dude. But I wonder what item he had. At least he didn't have a good item. Not good enough for me to actually mention it. So, or write it down in his unit description. Go ahead and just plug up this hole real quick, first and foremost. And then we'll deal with this problem. Gonna get rid of that guy. I'm gonna get this shrine right here. Is this the only shrine? Oh, I got another one. That's right. I got one other shrine myself over here. So that's looks like just 2 shrines, I guess. That's well, I guess it's a small map. I'm not going to try to take a skirmisher in the rough. That's a fool's game. And that's a fool's game too. Man, remember what I said about Sandman? Youch! Okay, this is a pretty good... Maybe not. Wow. Oh, crap. That should have been safer than that. Man, those guys are brutal. Uh-oh. That's bad. There's nothing I could do to stop that either. They're going to probably get clobbered next turn if I'm not lucky. Oh, boy. Yep. Yep. First thing is first, we're going to get rid of these guys. Oh, maybe not. I'm gonna make it so where he has to attack over a river here. And in the meantime, we can go ahead and avoid him. So let him recruit there as much as he wants. I'm gonna go around. don't really know what to do with this guy. This guy's like useless now. Please don't kill my guy. Please don't kill my guy. Please do something else. Don't kill my guy. Uh-huh. I like that. Ooh. Whoa. Alright, well, that's good news. Yeah! Oh, I survived. Oh my god. Thank God for the computer's totally random way of attacking there. Where'd this guy come from? This looks like a job for the Warlord Mechanist. Jeez. Should be able to make this guy retreat. That's too easy with that guy. I need a rookie. My rookies. Alright, well, in that case, no rookies, so I'll use that guy. Yeah, that's what should have happened. Why didn't that happen last time? Thought so. Man, oops. I'm not too keen on putting this guy right there and getting him smashed by that guy. These are almost like level 5 guys. Super high stats with Mystic, man. Of course, they're not Monks of Mio, but Monks of Mio are really ridiculous. I don't know about this. I think I might just try and avoid this. Yeah. Just gonna try and slip through is basically what we're gonna do here. Can we get rid of this? Yes, I think we can. Arrgh. Well, it's an okay thing when it works. We got Dragon Knights over here, but I can't get at them yet. I'm really kind of weak over here in terms of cavalry. Really don't have a lot of those guys. I have mostly spearmen. I don't want to get anywhere close to those sandmen with this guy. That's probably a bad idea. I'm going to back this guy up, though. I know they're going to attack him. And this guy. Would have also been nice to get a Staff of Healing. That would have been real cool. Oh, did he just take out my guy? No, he didn't. Ooh. Ooh, they took out my guy there. Yeah, I've just lost another unit there. This is why you desperately need Warlord Mechanists. These guys, they hurt so bad. You really don't have a choice. You have to have Warlord Mechanists. With an amulet. I'll say that. Or you need amulets, basically, is what you need. You don't have to give them to Warlord Mechanists. You can give them to anybody, but an amulet is basically what you have to have. Because those magic attacks are so devastating. Oh, and these are his level 5 archers, which actually aren't that deadly. You'd think they're stronger than my archers in terms of attack power, but they don't have a magic attack, so really they're not that strong. Nothing there. So this is all I have to get. I also, of course, probably should get this somehow. How am I going to do this? He's over there flooding that place with troops. Really don't want to get anywhere close to these guys. Instead, I'm just going to move right here. And then I'm going to zap right there. I'm going to move right there for defensive purposes, and see here. Oh, we got the same problem here. I'm gonna see if I can hit those guys with that. Nope. Boy. Not much luck. Not much luck. Problem is attacking over that river. That's a very difficult shot. We could basically like sneak in here. I could probably sneak in here with one of these guys. And I could just win the map. I wouldn't have to go through any crazy stuff. Oh, it's so nice to not to have a specialization penalty though. That's that big anyway. It's just +1 shield. That's not too bad. Oh shoot. Last thing I need, man. Oh crap, oh crap. Whoa. 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 I didn't lose any, yeah, no, I didn't lose any units, but boy, that was a rough one. Ha! That's right, son. Oh, good. Well, we clogged the hole, but this guy can definitely make me retreat. Well, he's not as strong as I am, but yeah, that can definitely make me retreat there. So I'm going to need some backup. Okay, well, the great thing about that was I kind of moved him out of the way there. It'd be nice to have that work at least once. Crap, how am I going to get out of that? Get a little conundrum. What does he have? Oh, and I got a good item too. That might do it. I'm not too confident about having that guy over there. It's really these sandmen that are the problem, man. I'm afraid of attacking them with too much with my heavy infantry. I don't want to lose too much of my heavy infantry experience to kills and stuff. So I'm a little bit tentative about attacking those guys. Of course, those guys aren't even monks of Mio and Shadow Knights. Oh my God. Lord help me. Lord help me. I'm going to march through this terrain because this gives me some defense here. I just want to end this thing. Just end the scenario here, I think. Your recruits in towns that don't matter. Oh, he did manage to push me out there. Okay, well... I could say is we might be able to sneak in there. Just hopefully they leave us alone here. You bastards. Ouch. Is there any chance of me killing that guy? Probably not. Okay, it's time to charge in and pay the piper here. Okay, and we can get an easy... Can we? Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to just stay there and we're going to get a little... There we go. I'm going to get rid of this guy. Alright, that's cool. Ha! There's no one there. Okay, so we just have to come over here and beat the hell out of this town. Then we just got to capture this place. And I'm not sure exactly how much effort I should put into that. Looks like going over this way might be the most effective. As long as we keep him distracted on this front. I think that's fine. We can now close the circle in here and just take him. Let's see if he's still... He doesn't seem to be recruiting much. Either that or he's recruiting a lot of sky hunters or something. All those guys. I like the look of that right there. I like the look of him losing troops and me not losing too many. Okay, so where's the thing? Okay. Basically going to try and kind of sneak in here under the radar. There we go. Solves that problem. Let's see if I can get that guy. Can't get that guy. But we blocked off the recruiting station right here, so I think that's definitely a plus. Get hit hard by this guy, I know. Should have taken that guy out. Okay, this works pretty good. Get rid of that guy too. I don't think he's recruiting too much. Maybe the fact that I don't have a huge specialization penalty, maybe that's slowing him down a little bit. We'll see. He might just pump out a ton of troops. Oh boy. No, I think he might have ran out of recruits or something. This is really weird. Either I hit a weird blip in the whole operation here, or he Stopped recruiting guys. I could have had it this turn if I had been paying attention. This guy's out of here. Oh, that didn't help me any. I know. There we go. Ooh, well, that was pretty sad. Well, we should only have to do... Well, first of all, get rid of that guy. But that should be it, actually. It should be, like, one turn away from winning. I am really surprised he didn't recruit a ton more guys. Of course, maybe that has something to do with the fact that I have all the towns, huh? But still, no, when he had the chance, he didn't... I think he ran out of money. I think he ran out of money, which is a good thing. Maybe. Alright, well, let's go next turn. I just got to get that place, and then I'm done. Magical Javelin. Totally not worth it. Well, I had a chance of probably getting something else, so... Alright, well, let's go through my Phoenix Knights here. And they're all... This one probably could use a little bit of relief here. Let's see... Gotta keep these guys 5 shields, you know. Looks good. Alright, well, that's the first map. Not too hard, really, but boy, we ran into our first kind of a semi-problem, which was those nasty little magic infantry there. So we're gonna take a little bit of break here.